Hello everybody, it is me, Battle Answer here, and this is going to be the first ever game rant, where I rant about the craziest games. And today I picked a new target, and it is Dead by Daylight. What's the first thing to say about this game? One, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean, on paper, it's probably a good idea. It's just one of those, it's a multiplayer game, so it's one of those things where it's good on paper, but the players make it bad. That's all. It's what it is. It's one of those games that the players make bad. I mean, the game's kind of buggy too, but shit. So I play it, recently. I play it on and off every now and then, but this time I'm not probably not gonna play it again. And that is, like I said, the players make it bad. Whoever, 9 times out of 10, the killer is a camper, which you're not really supposed to camp. You're supposed to go around, hook one person up, search the perimeter for the other survivors. But no, they want to camp, and that kind of ruins the game. Because if they camp, no one's going to save you. It's just going to be a battle royale situation where you're only playing the game for like 2 minutes. So, point 2 is that the other survivor, even if the killer is not a camper, even if he does just what he's supposed to do, the other players don't want to rescue you. They want to worry about getting as much blood points as they can, because that's a multiplayer game. I mean, teamwork doesn't exist in multiplayer games hardly ever, except for Overwatch 50% of the time, and Battlefield 40% of the time. But most games like that, especially if there's a rank where you're individually ranked, sometimes like Overwatch, but more so based on your score. Overwatch, you're ranked based on if you win or not, and you have to play as the team you won. But Dead by Daylight is not. It's just based on how you play the game. Which, if you play, if you solo run it, you're not. Most of these people, they're not going to save you. They're not going to help you. They're just worried about getting as much blood points as they can. That's all they care about. Everybody's playing for themselves. So, sometimes I'll get hooked and the killer's not a camper, and they still don't save you, or they don't want to because they're too busy fixing generators. They don't care. I mean, you're supposed to, you get more blood. You get blood points for saving me too. So there's that. And sometimes they don't want to fix generators. Sometimes they want to camp and just hide around for everybody else to fix the generator. I mean, it just makes the game take longer. And so the longer the game is, the survival, your chances of survival are smaller. Because, it's just like, there's no time limit, but essentially there is. And the fact, playing as a killer, that's pretty broken too, because these survivors, they got all these broken tools like the flashlight. They can't stand that freaking thing. Because, they use it for, flashlight's broken. Some of the survival kits are broken. They use first person, that's kind of broken too, because that's the better thing about Friday the 13th, that it's not first person. Because if the survivor, it should either both sides should be first person or both sides should be third person. None of this like survivor third person, killer first person crap. Because when you're third person, you have the advantage of surroundings, and when you're first person, you don't. And so when a survivor uses that advantage, they're going to run around when they're being chased, and you can't find them because you're apparently the killer has horse blinders on, and the powers they have don't work for crap. This is stupid. And let's not forget about the bugs. There's a lot of bugs in the game. There's survivors where they run into walls. Generators don't fix half the time, and killers and the lag. I mean, the lag is just horrible. That's all I got to say about that. Sometimes the killers would jump, crawl, whatever, because it's not them, it's the lag. And the matchmaking is horrible. That is one of the basic fronts. It's just so horrible. It takes forever to start a game, and then there's an odd 1 out of every 3 chances that when you start the game, it disconnects from the server, or something like that. It's just some BS. And the ranking, I don't know about the rank matchmaking. I don't know if it has anything to do with it, but it's just stupid. Cause yeah, it takes forever. Sometimes I'll be sitting 10 minutes to find a game, and no game is found. There is a game. There's lots of people playing that game. You can't tell me that there's no games can be found. There are people playing that game. Really. You're just too stinking. You're piss poor matchmaking. It's just one of those games, it's better. They say, oh, it's better if you play. That's when you play with randoms. It's better playing with friends. Well, sorry, but I don't really have friends to play with on Dead by Daylight. Or the patience to deal with all that crap. Even if you play with a friend, a survivor, as a killer, it's probably gonna be a camper. I ain't got time for that crap. I'd rather just play Battlefield or Call of Duty than that crap. It's stupid. And most importantly, the grind. I'm a trophy hunter, so I like. Oh, cool! The game got cool trophies, but the grind, and not only that, you have to grind so many blood points to get level up, and it's just like which one match gets you enough blood points for maybe like 1 or 2 items. Which you need, like, let's say you might need like 20,000 blood points to level up. In the game, you might only get like 3,000, depending on how you play a game. Well, I guess that's understandable. I guess that's why people play blood points, because the game gave you more, then you won't have all this like unfair. It's just an unfair game. Whoever made it didn't think things through. I'm sorry. I don't really care for asynchronous games. Asymmetrical. I'm sorry. Games anyway. I tried to Evolve. It was okay, but like I said, whenever you have the 1v4 crap, the one's gonna be power. There's gonna be people breaking something. It's stupid. And then Friday the 13th, that's even more broken. It's more fair, but more broken at the same time. And that game's buggy too, and they're not really doing anything about it because of licensing. But anyway, that game was down on Rival. But it's just the person whoever is the one is going to find ways to break the game, and whoever is the 5 doesn't want to work together. That's just how asymmetrical games work. They're not supposed to work like that, but they do. Alright, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe and ring that notification bell, please. I do live streams through the week and stuff like that. I also make more videos. I'll be doing another Scum of Twitch video pretty soon. So, hit like, subscribe, hit the ring bell if you're not subscribed already. Thank you. Y'all have a good one. Peace.